Hi, you guys seem to be doing really well so far in class. So let's get started on the next part, which is your research paper. The research paper, most of the time when you think about it, you're thinking, oh gosh, 7 to 10 pages and it's going to take you forever. Well, that's not the idea of this research paper. This research paper is 1.5 to 2 pages plus the cover page. So it's not that large of a project, so please don't worry about it at this point. The technical research paper, if you look under modules 5.2, right here, the research paper, your job between now and Sunday is going to be to research what software you want to write on and send to me the topic that you're going to write on. And let's get into that and see what in the world I mean. If you look at the requirements here, here's the requirements. Here's a list of softwares that you can work with. Down here you've got sample research papers to give you a good idea of what's going on. Well, I'm going to switch over because I already have a couple of these open. Here's the research paper requirements, and here I have a sample paper. So let's go through this. First of all, it needs to be in MLA format. And for those of you who don't know what MLA format is, search it on the internet and see what MLA format is. You don't need to know all the details of it because there is a way that Word will format it in MLA format for you. So let's let Word do the work. This must be an essay style. You see here where they've written paragraphs, and it's not an answer to questions. It is definitely an essay format. Plagiarism. We haven't talked about plagiarism so far in this class. And plagiarism is where you're copying word for word off of a website or out of a book. And believe me, if you have more than 20% copied out of a book and not converted over to your own words, you will receive a 0. I don't like plagiarism. You need to do this on your own. Then here it says a cover page. MLA does not cover a cover page. You do not have to worry about the MLA formatting for that. You see here on this cover page, what you need on the cover page is going to be the title of the software, a print screen from the software, and your name. And of course, like always, if you look at these samples that we give you, please don't think that they are 100% correct. So here, this has got the student name, the student class information. So that's your cover page. Now, what needs to be in this paper? What we want you to put in the paper is you are going to research a software that is used by your major. Say you're an automotive major. There's plenty of software out there, and I will show you that list in a little bit. So we need the name of the software. Right in here, this is what we're needing. The name of the software. What does the software do? Does the software provide you with the information needed to work on a car? What is it that it does? Does it help you develop for CAD software? Does it help you develop 3D pictures for later designing CAD designs? Or what is it that it does? Then tell me the history of the software. You need to answer 4 of these questions. Who developed it? Why was it developed? Cost of development? How many years did it take to develop? When was it developed? And some other kind of historical information. You should be able to find this information right on the websites. Then the next question is the software requirements. Does it require additional hardware? Like if you were doing smog certification, there's a probe that goes with the software in order to be able to use it. Do you need a scanner? And is there any special requirements on RAM or ROM? Remember what we talked about when you use more RAM than you have on your computer? Does it need additional RAM? What does the software cost? Is it a one-time fee? Is it a monthly fee or an annual fee? Then research the reviews on the software. And all you have to do, say you're using AutoCAD. On the internet, if you just look up reviews for AutoCAD software, you're going to find out what people say about the software. Then, would you recommend this software? Why would you not recommend the software? Down here at the bottom are the grading guidelines. You need to do a reference page. You have to have references in the MLA format. You can use it like on this software package as works cited, or you can do references. If you're having problems with this, let me know. Later on in the Word, when we're studying Word, I'll show you how to make this works cited. It's very, very easy. So just keep your information and we'll create a works cited. You need a cover page with all of this information, the print screen. If you don't know how to do a print screen, let me know. In the header, right here, whoops, there, you need your last name and the page number. And then the requirements, you need to do line spacing of 2 lines, double spaced. You got to spell check it. You need to do grammar checking. You need to have it left aligned. See there, this is all left aligned here. Everything's lined up on the left. There's one more requirement, and you need to allow enough time before your assignment is due. You need to go to the Reading and Writing Center on campus. This can also be done online. For the Reading and Writing Center, and have them take a look at your paper. They will proof your paper and they will give you ideas of what needs to be done on it. They're very good about it. This is worth 30 out of 100 points. So if you don't do this part of your assignment, the best you can get on this assignment is 70% or a low C. So please allow enough time for them to take a look at your paper. If you're doing it through the internet, please don't send it to them the day before this assignment is due and expect them to review it and get it back to you on the same day. It can't happen. So let's take a look back here. Let's go back. And so here's your samples. I said there was a list of software. Let's open this list of software. If you have a major that is not on this list, or if you are, say you're in welding and you know a different software that you want to review, please message me. Let's talk about the software before you choose a different software, because these are very common softwares and software packages, and I want you to use these. So if you've got automotive or business, teaching, welding, we've developed this list over the last few semesters, and many students have had feedback into these software packages. Here's HVAC. I know that there's medical. I know that some of you guys are nursing students, so please use one of these software packages. Otherwise, I'll be expecting a message from you asking about other software packages. If you have problems finding information on one of these software, say you chose Identifix and you're just having trouble finding information, just switch over and find another software. Okay? The first draft of your research paper is due on February 14th. So with that first draft, what you're going to have is just basically answers to the questions. It doesn't have to be in essay format, just answers so that I can see that you have gotten the answers. Then the final research paper, you can check your syllabus, and that is on the 25th. So we'll be working off and on the research paper between now and then. but please get a start on it. And remember, let me go back here to the modules. And after you find what software you're going to use, please go to this research topic submittal. And when this opens up, it says here, tell me your major, tell me the name of the software you've chosen. Those are the only two things that I need this week. And then if you'd like, you need to get started on some of your research. If you need extra help, or if you need help deciding on the software, please contact me immediately. And good luck, and make sure to use the discussion page if you would like help. And many other students may have the same questions. Okay, bye.